San Francisco has a play caller that knows how to play calls for the offense and knows his strengths. And I really think until Arthur Smith finds that identity that he wants his team to be, we will continue struggling.
Oh
Agreed.
man, agreed, absolutely agreed, man. Arthur Smith, man, like I said before, he's not doing his offense any favors. The offense just don't look like it's mixing. It doesn't look like it's gelling right now. It's so much miscommunication. I mean, the whole thing with Mac Hollins, I didn't see it initially, and then I had seen it later on. And initially, it did look like it may be a little something going back and forth between those two. But obviously, you know what I'm saying, Mac, regardless of whether it was or wasn't, Mac had the wonderful response to just really just kill it anyway. So it was a professional response, just like you guys said, leadership right there displayed. So regardless of what it looked like, it was the perfect response. But it begs the question on, is the offense losing a little something in Desmond?
Yeah. And, it's really, really early into the season, to already be losing that chemistry. And, that's a great point that you bring up, A1, because, to succeed in the NFL, everybody's got to drive. It's just like playing Madden and you see those little green bars above the helmet about the chemistry. It's a true thing. And if you don't have it in
these
NFL,
guys don't want to just be running for no reason, brother.
Facts. Just like Miss Carey said here in the chat, she said, I feel your pain, Mac. We get it. We want to win too, but don't lie to us and say that frustration wasn't toward Dez. LOL. I guess he didn't know we got it clear as day on broadcast. Yikes.
Nah,
Shout
he
out to
probably
Miss
hasn't
Carey.
seen the video.
Yeah,
he probably didn't see the video.
Justin Newman in the chat, he said, what's good, y'all? Justin Newman, we appreciate you tuning in, brother. Leave a like, leave a share, and definitely hit that comment section. A1, man, I want to thank you, brother, for stopping by, man, and just giving us your thoughts on today's performance and what happened in London. Wish it was a better turnout. Before you get ready to leave, man, please let these people where they know they can find you, your podcast. I know you're on Twitter. I'm not sure if you're on Facebook or not, but yeah, let them know.
Yeah, man. So it's Instagram A1 Forever. You can find me there. TikTok, I have videos on there as well. Trying to grow that. It's more like a highlight thing, but that's the real A1 Forever. You can catch me on Twitter or X or Twix, whatever it wants to be called nowadays. You can catch me on there at A1 Rock, on there talking with guys like these guys, man, up and coming Falcon creators who do good work, man. And of course, A1 Forever Sports on YouTube, man. Come on by, subscribe, like, share. We would love to have each and every one of you any time of the week. And the ones who are already subscribed, thank you guys already. And any new subscribers, man, come on and join the syndicate.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, that's A1 Forever, man. He keeps it 100. Diehard Atlanta Falcon fan, man. We greatly appreciate you coming through, dropping your knowledge on these fans. And we're going to get up again later on throughout the year, brother, and actually do an hour-long podcast where we can sit here and just go over some stuff. But greatly appreciate you coming through, bro.
Thank you, brothers. Y'all have a good one.
Sir. Yes, sir.
You do, bro.
Philip, man, shout out to A1 Forever, man. Upcoming podcaster, growing tremendously. He's like 400 subscribers, so the man is steady climbing. He's always coming with the YouTube shorts and etc. Man, he's like I said, a true diehard, and we want to get every diehard here on the podcast. Philip, man, we've been taking up some time. We haven't even finished all our subjects, so let's go ahead and head on over to Avis Avenue for today's content.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's not really fun today because we can't be a little high, but it'll be all right. We'll get through it, baby. All right. So what we got on here today, we're going to go through the scores throughout the league today or this week. And, until tomorrow night. We don't know the outcome of that game yet, but we'll get throughout from Thursday today, starting with Thursday.
Let's talk about it.
Starting on Thursday, the score was, we had the Lions and the Packers going head-to-head. And looks like the Detroit Lions is the real deal here lately, man. They've been building them a team these past few years. They ended up finishing this game 34-20.
Yep.
And then we're going to move on to today, which is, this Sunday. We're going to go, next is up is the Cardinals and 49ers. the Cardinals had a good matchup against the Cowboys last week, but they just couldn't pull through today against the 49ers, falling 35-16.
Sheesh.
Same with them Patriots. I always like bringing up the 28-3 comments, but today they just couldn't pull it out to the Cowboys, losing 38-3. Yeah, sheesh. Yeah. And next up, I think this is a divisional matchup. If I'm not wrong, we have the Las Vegas Raiders against the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yep.
The Raiders fell 24-17 to the Chargers.
What's good, Justin? Appreciate the tune in, brother.
And then we have on today, CJ Stroud may be the real deal, guys. This man's been balling. He's proven he's the better quarterback out of this draft class. He led the Texans to a 30-6 lead or win over the Pittsburgh Steelers. But yeah, then we move on to these dusty ass Panthers. Yeah, both teams walked in 0-3. Today the Vikings walked out 1-3 with the score of 21-13.
Can't even beat a 0-4 team, 0-3 team. Jeez.
Just let the Panthers hold this 0-4.
Yes, sir.
and then I watched this game right after ours, which was a really good game, or it might have been later on in the day. But anyway, we have an NFC East matchup. We had the Philadelphia Eagles against the Washington Commanders. And I will say the Commanders put up a big fight. I thought they was going to pull out the win for a second, not going to lie. But they ended up falling 34-31 in overtime to the Philadelphia Eagles. Then moving on to the NFC South, we have the Bucs against the Saints. It is proven that Derek Carr is not him, and the Buccaneers defeated the Saints 26-9 and took first overall in the NFC South. Moving on, we have the Rams versus the Colts, which was another overtime game, but the Colts just couldn't hold on. They lost 29-23 in overtime.
I believe Anthony Richardson's still out too, isn't he?
I think so. He might have came back. I'm not sure. But this one shocked the whole world today. We have the Tennessee Titans against the Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals fall 27-20.
Damn you, Joe Burrow.
27-3.
Damn you, Joe Burrow, because you're going to cause me to take a L this week in fantasy because you can't get it together, man. We all know you're injured. Just say you're injured. Just stay your ass on the sideline so I can drop you. I should have.
He can't help it, man. He's been home alone. Okay, he can't help it. He can't help it.
Real quick before you continue on, brother, let's hit the chat. We got a bunch of comments. Sterling Woods said, "I still want to know why we have Dave as our QB coach. He wasn't good with the Bears, and he isn't good here." Phil, I don't believe Dave is our QB coach. Nobody really knows what Dave Ragoni's position even is. Our QB coach is an ex-quarterback. What's his name, Philip?
No, he's the wide receiver coach.
Okay, so maybe Dave is the QB coach. Sterling, appreciate you for educating us on that. Miss Carey said, pass rush is still a glaring issue for me, but thankfully defense has been keeping us in games. Offense is not helping them at all to win games. Defense has improved so much since the past year, though. Our boy Dwayne Ruffin in the chat said, my people with all said we can still accomplish our goals. Shout out to Dwayne Ruffin, man, a guy that supported us from day one, man. He just bought not one, but 2 Dirty Fanatics shirts over at Bonfire. Be sure to check out Bonfire. Being said, man, Dwayne Ruffin has entered into the giveaway for either a ticket or a jersey. It's their choice. So shout out to Dwayne Ruffin. And since he bought more than one shirt, I'll go ahead and enter that name twice. So Dwayne Ruffin's in the drawing twice for a ticket or a jersey of your choice. You pick, we'll send it to you. So shout out to everybody that's doing that. Head over to Bonfire. Be sure to check us out. Only 10 lucky people will be entered into a raffle, and you must be a subscriber and purchased.
10? Only 10?
Just 10.
Sheesh.
Just 10. So somebody's going to have a real good choice of chance of winning this one. Headed to the next comment here. Phil, I believe we got a new subscriber in the chat, man. Super Cantor 85 said, my biggest complaint is that I dropped $400 on the NFL ticket, but would have to send more money just to be disappointed on ESPN Plus. Had to wake up at 6:30 a.m. California California to be disappointed. Sheesh, that man woke up early to watch some Dirty Birds, man. Shout out to Super Cantra for being a diehard. It takes a diehard to wake up early.
I felt that pain.
Dwayne Robinson said, real talk, defense is much better. We really got to get on track. Facts, man. Dwayne Ruffin keeps it up 100. Definitely a diehard fan.
I agree.
Somebody new in the chat, I believe they follow over from A1. I said, if you ask me, the team we had last year looked better than this one this year so far. Philip, your thoughts on that?
Offensive wise, so far it does. I'm not gonna lie to you. Defensive wise, no. But if we can get that offense clicking like we did last year, I'm telling you, it'll look just a whole lot better.
Giving Game Sports Talk, man. I don't know if you got a podcast, brother, but if you do, I'll be sure to check out your channel, man. If you haven't, hit that subscribe, and I'll definitely do the same for you, brother. Dwayne Ruffin in the chat said, Texas game is going to be interesting. Philip, we talked about it a little bit about C.J. Stroud finally finding his Stroud in the NFL. So just your thoughts, Philip, what do you think about the Texan matchup next week?
With the way who was it they played? Who did I say?
They played the Jags last week and defeated the Jags. Pretty nice.
I done forgot. Who did I say? I don't even remember. Oh, they played the Steelers. Okay, so the way they dealt with them boys today, we're going to have to tame him. The defense is going to have to kick it another gear because –
a question here in the chat, man. He's 95 North Talk Show said, Phillies, is the Houston game now a must-win for Atlanta? 100%.
To me, absolutely, yes.
100%.
Got to.
100%. Miss Carey says she agrees with Berto. She said it is the most winnable, in my opinion, between the next three. Facts. We got to, they say it's the easiest schedule, but, you really know how easy that schedule is until the year gets started because teams get better each and every year. Headed to the next comment, it said Shaw is QB coach. Dwayne Ruffin said, all love, man. Shout out to you, brother. A1 Forever in the chat said 100. Once again, man, shout out to A1. 95 said, at Carey, your opinion is very valid. A1 Forever said, we have to account for C.J. Stroud in that offense.
We seen him in person, Georgia game back at the Peach Bowl. He torched a good defense. We know what he can do. He did it today. I'm pretty sure Pittsburgh has a pretty decent defense as well. We're going to have to kick it another gear. Everything's going to have to, like we said, it's going to have to click to win this game.
Miss Carey, we agree. We said CJ Stroud should have been in the NFC South with the Panthers, but being
I'm
rivals,
glad.
Fuck them.
I'm glad.
Big Boy Brewski in the chat. Shout out to Big Boy Brewski. He said we need to fix the offense quick, or it may be a long season.
Agree.
100% agree, brother. A1 Forever said Panthers going Panther.
Always. Dirty ass Panther. That's one cat I don't like.
Real quick, man. We'll hit our injury report real quick before we get ready to wrap this thing up, man. We not any good news with D. Alfred going out today with a concussion protocol. I'm not sure what that's looking like. We'll have an actual injury report tomorrow. Somebody that came off the injury list today, Cordell Patterson, seen on the field a couple of times. No action really, but Cordell Patterson is back. That's
the joke is
happy about.
The joke is he didn't play much. That's your joke for the day.
At all. Philip, man, let's talk about this NFC South standings, bro. You look at us now, and the Bucs are 3-1. Who would have thought that? Saints fall to 2-2. The Atlanta Falcons fall to 2-2. And the Panthers are in the basement with the lights off. I heard the pipes were draining down there, so it's probably flooded. Panthers are 0-4 right now in the basement. Philip, that being said, next week is 100% must-win game. Not sure. Philip, are we still going to the A next week? Maybe. Dirty Fanatics United may be in Atlanta next Sunday, watching the Falcons take on the Texans. If we're there, we'll be sure to go live. We definitely want to meet up with all the supporters. Our boy Justin Newman, Miss Pam, whoever's here, whoever's going to be at the game next week, we definitely want to meet up with y'all if we're there. Philip, with that being said, let's head on to our last subject for tonight. What is the success to winning games?
Well, we all know it. We got to move the ball more than just 9 yards every play. We got to get the ball really consecutive, man. We got to keep moving. we got to be on 10 toes this week, man. Every week, really. We just got to keep, just get back to what we're used to.
Yeah.
Got to stop looking and dwelling on like certain things, like how today turned out. Let's not dwell on that. Let's look back at it as a reference, and then get back at it. Keep your confidence. Go back out there, make some good offensive decisions, scan the field, and have good offensive plays. Really, that to me, that's the biggest key.
Facts.
It's
Shout out
getting
to
that offensive play.
Shout out to Demetrius Jeffrey in the comment section. He said we got to win against the Texans. The way we lost against the Lions and Jaguars is unacceptable. 100% agree, Demetrius. We appreciate you coming through, leaving a comment, by the way. If you haven't, be sure to hit that subscribe. But, as Falcon fans, man, it's disappointing to see a team that we thought were going to be so great this year, just build us up to let us down. It's still early, still a lot of hope for these Atlanta Falcons. We can still turn this thing around and get right. We still got a bye week coming up. And, hey, we're undefeated in the NFC South, so we're still looking okay as of now. Miss Carey in the chat still, she said, take a shot every time they show or talk about Taylor Swift tonight during the Chiefs-Jets game. Laugh my ass off. Just kidding. I want y'all to live. Carey said, I saw Aaron Rodgers said tonight he had plans to come back this season. How? With that injury and his age, I don't know. Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers is a big psychedelic guy. He likes the psychedelic drugs, so he may be on the shrooms right now.
He ain't coming back.
With that being said, man, that's going to wrap us up for tonight. We'll go ahead and hit our shout outs. Philip, go ahead and let us know what you want to shout out tonight.
Shout out God for this opportunity, man. Thank God for another day. Shout out for this podcast. Everybody's showing love, man. Y'all go get your merch. Shout out to everybody in the comments. It actually means a lot, bro. Like, to us, you might look at it and like, oh, it's a few numbers, but hey, it shows us we're growing. That means a lot to us. So shout out to everybody, and shout out, despite the past 2 weeks, shout out to the fans for not giving up just yet.
Yep.
We got to stay faithful. We got to stay strong. And then we'll eventually get it together, guys. I promise. So shout out to y'all, and just as always, man, rise up, baby.
Hey, you heard the man, Philip. That's Avid's boy. Check him out on Twitter, Twitch. The man be doing it big. Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. All the new subscribers. I believe we gained at least 2 to 3 new subscribers tonight. So shout out to everybody that tuned in from A1's channel, that came over, showed us love. Shout out to A1 himself, Mr. Chris, bro. We appreciate you coming through, dog. We're going to definitely link up later on this season and do a whole simulcast or something. We'll figure it out. We'll definitely get up. Real quick, shout out to everybody that's bought merch, man. Right there's the link. It'll be in the description after the show. Be sure to head over. Like I said, once we sell 10 pieces of merch, man, we're going big time with it. We're going to give away a game day ticket or a game day jersey. Whoever wins it, it is their decision. You will also pick, what date that you're able to be in Atlanta for the game. So, man, we're going to work around it.
When will we do this?
As soon as we hit
10.
10. Yep. As soon as we hit 10. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to LaMarcus Boyd and shout out to Wayne Ruffkin. We got 3 sales right now, Philip. So 7 more to go.
2 names, but that's 2 names. Actually, 2 names, but 2 of them's already in there. So that makes 3.
Hey, one said, can't wait, bros, man. Yeah, we're gonna do it big time this year, man. We're growing, and we can't do it without y'all, man. So we greatly appreciate everybody that's collabed with us, everybody that's just stuck their neck out.
It's been fun, man.
United definitely has been fun, and we're just getting started. Just getting started. We headed to 1K, Philip. We headed to 1K. That's the goal, and we're gonna get there with all these supporters. So
we're gonna be in the Mr. 1000 Club.
Once again, shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. Shout out to all the Dirty Birds. Shout out to the Dirty Birds. We're going to get this thing rolling. Shout out to Desmond Ritter for keeping his head high, not coming into an interview with bad attitude. Shout out to Matt Collins for showing the love of the game that he has. And most importantly, man, shout out to Calais Campbell for still setting that edge like he does so well to be so old.
That's a man.
With that being said, brother, there's not much more to talk about. We'll see y'all during the week. Probably definitely won't be Friday night because them Appleton County Pirates take on Toombs County Bulldogs. Another region dub. So something to look forward to. Also, shout out to me and Philip. We'll be coaching our second game, going up against the Cowboys. So shout out to
the Dallas Cowgirls.
Hoping we pull a dub out tomorrow. Once again, man, we greatly appreciate everybody. With that being said, it's your boy Chase from Dirty Fanatics United. A-Town down.